Thank you, Ranking Member Scott and Representative Norcross, for bringing this to our attention. The men and women who pour our steel and power grid our power and built our middle class with a union card in their pocket, what this bill does, this makes sure the next generation of workers can earn one without waiting to be heard for years and months and decades. I rise today to express my strong support for H.R. 5408 for a Faster Labor Contract Act. My good friend, the chairman of the Education Committee, mentioned this administration and their likeness for the working public and working men and women. It was in March and on Labor Day that they stripped collective bargaining in the greatest historical moment in stripping collective bargaining from the workforce of federal employees to the tune of 445,000 federal workers. So when we talk about, and you talk about union workers and working men and women, this administration made history by stripping collective bargaining from almost 500,000 people. Throughout my career as a public servant, I have been proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with all union members of organized labor because working families are worth fighting for. They are the foundation of the strength of our communities, our workforce, and our economy. It is because of decades of their efforts and their advocacy that they have built not just our infrastructure, our roads and bridges and waterways, but they have built our middle class through promoting safe working conditions, affordable health care options, and a sound retirement. When workers vote in the affirmative to form a union, the government should ensure that businesses immediately acknowledge and respect their voice. I applaud the leadership of Rep. Norcross in a bipartisan process. Again, in a bipartisan process. There are Republicans who crossed over to vote for this.
One additional minute.
There were Republicans who crossed over to allow this bill to come to the forward. And again, in a bipartisan process to bring this matter to a vote because working men and women matter. And in Northwest Indiana, they're worth fighting for. So with that, I encourage all my colleagues to support this important measure. And again, this administration made history by cutting collective bargaining to over 500,000 of federal employees and did that on Labor Day.